Court 2, first day of live action for you, and we are now into our 5th match of the day. It is women's singles, our second one here today on this fine day of action. Wen Chi of Chinese Taipei takes on India's PV Sindhu. Looking at the bracket here, and boy, that is a tasty one. If Sindhu comes through, she will face the 3rd seed from Spain, Carolina Marin, 2 former world champions taking each other on. They've met each other as well quite recently, didn't they, in Singapore? That's always a very, very enticing tie.
Australia.
Fans waiting patiently to see some of the Indonesian stars in action.
China.
Not too many of them have been in play just yet.
And now please welcome Wen Chi
But you will
Hsu,
know when they come in,
Chinese Taipei.
because the noise levels, oh boy, will they rise exponentially.
Versus
Just awaiting our players there to come through.
Pusarla
Chi
Sindhu,
is out first.
India.
Sindhu's pretty popular in these parts as well. There she is. Looking for a bit of a resurgence. PV Sindhu ahead of the Olympics, where she's hoping to recreate a little bit more glory for India. Now looking at the head-to-head, they've met 3 times previously. And the last time was at the Arctic Open towards the end of last year. Sindhu won that very comfortably in straight games, and she would be highly fancied here as well. In fact, all matches that she's played against Wen Chi, and one, of course, they've been in straight games. So Wen Chi is 26 years of age, 163 centimeters tall. She's currently 26th in the world, though she was higher at 16th about a year and a half ago. Has won a bronze medal at the World University Games in Chengdu last year. Never won on the World Tour, though has won 9 titles at the International Challenger Series level, most recently the Dutch Open in 2022. So big moment for her to try and achieve something here. Stark contrast to her opponent, PV Sindhu, who is now 28 years of age, from the badminton heartland of Hyderabad in southern India. 179 centimeters, still one of the taller players around in the tour. Currently 12th in the world, but she has been a former world number 2. That was achieved in April of 2017, so 7 years ago. Now, important to remember, as I mentioned, she's had Olympic glory twice, a silver in 2016, a bronze in 2020. She's been a world champion in 2019, second place twice in 2017 and 18. She finished 3rd in 2013 and 14. Also the Commonwealth Games champion reigning, and came 2nd in 2018. Asian Games silver medalist in 2018. Jiten Bhatt from Australia is our umpire. Xu Xiaofeng from China, our service judge. She's never won the Asian Championships, finished 3rd twice in 2014 and 2022. And in terms of HSBC BWF World Tour titles, she has won just 4, 7 times runner-up. The last time she won a tournament was at the Singapore Open in 2022. This year, her best performance was runner-up at the Malaysia Masters just very recent, a couple of weeks ago. She lost to Wang Ti in the final. She has won 3 Super Series titles and 6 titles at the Grand Prix stage, when we had that about a decade or so ago, a bit less than that. We're looking at the Indonesia Open, And she's never won it, Sindhu. She got to the final in 2019. Where she lost to Akane Yamaguchi in straight games. That was her best performance. As for Wen Chi, Indonesia Open last year. It's the only time she's entered it, and she was out in the opening round.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Pusarla V, Sindhu, India. And on my left, Wen Chi, Chinese Taipei. Wen Chi to serve, love all, play.
So Wen Chi gets us going.
One love.
Yeah, not easy when you are outranked by an opponent you've lost 3 times to already in fairly recent times as well. Sindhu is starting to show what she can do again. She's had some flashes. Just to give you an idea.
Service over. 1-2.
Just in front, just to give you an idea, Sindhu has won 15 out of 23 matches this year. Wen Chi's only won 9 out of 23.
Service over. 3-1.
And yeah, it's a bright start for Wen Chi, actually. She's done well. A good play. And she just completely misread that.
4-1.
The second point on the board that PV Sindhu has had. And
2-4.
when we look at her recent events, it has been a marked improvement. I think she'd probably be quite fairly happy. She lost to Marin in the second round of the Singapore Open.
Service over. 5-2.
But I think the positives there, she took Marin to 3 and only lost the third game 2022. So there's only 2 points in that. It was very, very tight. I'll tell you what, Wen Chi is playing brilliantly. Just some delightful shots from her. Definitely a bit of sideways shift as well going on. Let's see if that has any impact on the ends in terms of how Sindhu does in the second game, because right now it is very much in favor of Wen Chi, who's leading by 5. Ooh, thought about it.
Unsighted.
The line judge actually started to put his hands up as if to say wide, then put him down. I didn't actually see him cover his face, which normally means unsighted, and the umpire is taking that upon himself to rule that as an unsighted, so it's not a challenge. I thought that was in from PV Sindhu. Oh, wow. Very much out. So not a challenge, and I'll tell you what, it's not going well at the moment for Sindhu. Now, just before that, I told you she lost to Marin in Singapore. 2 weeks ago, she got to the final of the Malaysia Masters, losing to Wang Chi Hsu. Before that, she didn't play in the Uber Cup. She was involved in the Asian Championships, lost to Han Yue in the round of 16. That was also down to 3. At the moment, there's nothing but else to describe it as just one-way traffic, all going Wen Chi's way. That's more like it. That's much better. Nice shot there at the net from Sindhu.
3-10.
And we go into the interval here. Wen Chi's been brilliant, and she can hardly believe it. 11-3, she's up at the interval against PV Sindhu in this first game.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. (11-3). Play. Service over. 4-11.
So, Sindhu now hoping to, I was just about to say, try and change things around, but it's Wen Chi who's just really got the bit between her teeth. She's going into the, a little bit into the drift. That means that she can play her shots.
(13-4).
9-point lead that Wen Chi's enjoying right now. Remember, she's lost very convincingly to PV Sindhu in previous occasions.
14-4.
In fact, I'd say, you know, suffice to say she's been hammered by her. You look at the Arctic Open, Sindhu won that very, very convincingly. Didn't go her way either. Oh, that's another superb shot, taking the weight right off it.
15-4.
Really played that beautifully. Pushed Sindhu back as far as she could. Just took the pace right off the shuttle shot. Brilliant. That should be well in. There's a miscalculation from Hsu.
5-15.
Ten points. Sindhu, it will take something very, very, very exceptional from here to come back into this game. That, talking of exceptional, how about that for a shot?
6-15.
So I wanted to say, outside of the recent tournaments, Sindhu just hasn't gone far at all. One quarter-final in the French Open prior to the Spain Masters. She's had some very early exits. So it may be that she's just turned the corner for the year. She is picking her marks beautifully.
16-6.
At the moment, Wen Chi. And she's well on her way to taking her first ever game against PV Sindhu.
Service over. 7-16.
Looking at Wen Chi's record. As I said, she's not won very many. That's good. That's better from Sindhu.
8-16.
Yeah, best performance in the first half of the year was a quarter-final at the Thai Masters where she lost to Supanita Katong. She's just not gone far anywhere. All been early exits. A lot of first rounds.
Service over. 17-8.
Which just makes this result even more impressive. Well, not result, the scoreline at the moment to be absolutely clear. Sindhu's at the moment not quite able to
9-17.
embark upon an all-important run. We had a 6-point run earlier from Wen Chi. It was at that point 4-2. Next thing we know, it was 10-2. That's really where the damage was done.
Out.
Oh, that's just
Service over.
not what you expect from Sindhu at the moment.
Challenge. PV Sindhu
Oh,
challenges.
she's belatedly challenged that. Now, I thought that took a little while to get the challenge in. Maybe she misheard or thought it was in. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be upheld, that decision. Oh, well.
Correction
Excuse
in.
me. I thought that was well out, but that's a good call, good challenge from Sindhu.
10-18.
Now,
10. Sorry, correction. Yeah, right.
So,
10-17.
17, there we go.
Play.
Changed again. 7 points in it. She's about to. Now she's starting to look a little bit more in the rhythm.
17.
This is her best run so far, 3 in a row. Coming maybe a little too late, but if she can do something from here. Seems to be the longest rally we've had. Should be able to finish it. She does. Well, all of a sudden, Sindhu is just starting to look dangerous.
17.
My. Just a short while ago, it was all going swimmingly.
Okay, straight back, thank you.
It was 16-6.
Sindhu, back on
6
court.
of the last 7 points have gone Sindhu's way. This is
12-17.
getting very interesting. Wow. Bearing down, there's only 4 points in it. It is game on now. Sindhu will start to feel a bit between her teeth and applying that pressure on. It was so comfortable for Hsu and Chi. Highly gettable now, isn't it?
14,
My goodness,
17.
this would be special. We said something exceptional. And we might be about to see it here. Oh, she'd be annoyed by that. Well, that's
Service
absolute
over.
relief.
18,
Nothing else
14.
for Hsu and Chi to disrupt the rhythm of PV Sindhu, who had also a 6-point run. And is that coming just a little short now? Just a bit too late for PV Sindhu. No matter what now, is at least put some respectability on the scoreline. Well out, only 3 points in this.
Service over. 15-18.
Well, that is a superb shot. That's the kind of shot we saw from Hsu
Service over.
a lot earlier in this game, when
19-15.
she struggled to find the marks in a while after all that a great little period for Sindhu. Oh, that's something that
Sindhu
slid out, didn't it?
challenges called out.
That's what Sindhu's going to just have a query on, but I think it's going to set up game point for her opponent. Yeah, as we thought, well out.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 20. Game point 15. play.
Getting points here. This is an important moment here for Wen Chi. Oh, what a way to bring up the first game. And the first she's ever won against Sindhu.
First game won by Wen Chi.
4 matches.
21-15.
Excellent work from Wen Chi. She is on the so-called preferred end. Let's not take anything away, though, from the Chinese Taipei player. 21-15, Wen Chi takes the first game against PV Sindhu.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
Well, credit to PV Sindhu, who sort of came back nicely, but just a bit too late. Oh my word, it couldn't quite make its mind up which way to fall, just for a little millisecond there. In the end, looked like it might go back down on Wen Chi's end, it didn't. Sindhu is one who loses the point. Well, I was about to say, she was like, she was cruising this, and it got to as close as 3 points at one stage. 18-15, 17-14 as well. Sindhu was under pressure then.
Service
She couldn't finish it off.
1-2.
But I think what you'd say is, at least I think Sindhu will feel that she started to get to grips with that end.
Service over, 3-1.
Better end now for Sindhu. Easy finish for Sindhu.
Service over, 3.
Puts that one away comfortably. Sindhu, who's now going to find herself in better attacking positions to elicit shots like that from Wen Chi. Over her career, Wen Chi has made 57 first-round matches in the World Tour. She's only won 27 and lost 30.
3-all.
Which just goes to show that what she's done here has been quite remarkable, really.
Service over.
Stays in.
4-3.
That was quite wayward, wasn't it, from Hsu?
Service
After
over.
a fairly long rally.
4-all.
I was going to say, Sindhu has won 135 first-round matches and lost just 37. You'd have to go quite some time back when she lost her last opening round match. That was against Deng Yuman at the Japan Open last year in July. In almost a year.
Service
In
over.
fact, she went through a bit of a rough there.
5-4.
She lost 4 out of 7 in that period. Oh, again, fantastic. Wen Chi, I think she's just been playing
6-4.
brilliantly overall. She deserves the lead she's had.
Sorry, what?
She's saying people
The
just
curtain,
walking
okay.
through. Yeah, she just wants that entrance blocked for the moment.
Shall I call the referee? You okay? Just the curtain.
Yeah, just there are some people entering the arena just in the vision of Wen Chi when she's serving. They obviously don't want that happening just before as the serve is taking place.
Play.
Right in the view of the players serving. You know, got to kind of try and respect that as much as possible to ensure they're not distracted. Well, I'll tell you what, we said that Sindhu had sort of adapted quite quickly to
7-4.
the other side after the interval. It took us some time, didn't it? But she finally kind of got there. However, she was trailing throughout, really. You can't say the same about Wen Chi, who, yes, she led throughout that first game, but here, she has actually never been trailing. That's to her credit. She's adapted to conditions much better.
Service over. 5-7.
That is a superb shot.
6-7.
Really nicely done from Sindhu. 2 good points from her. Only trails by 1. Well, Sindhu has battled back 3 in a row here. She seemed a little tired from Wen Chi, this shot. It's all square, both doing their laces up.
7-all.
Has got a relatively decent record against Chinese Taipei players. 7 wins, 4 defeats in the opening round. Yu Paul was the last one she lost to in the opening round, and 3 at the Korea Open in July last year. Oh, that's one she might feel that she should have put away.
8-7.
And then, overall, she's got a losing record against Chinese Taipei players. And that's because a lot of that is Tai Tzu Ying, who's a real nemesis for PV Sindhu. She's won 16 matches and lost 21 against Chinese Taipei players. Vast majority of that belongs to Tai Tzu Ying. Oh, that makes it over. There's enough on that.
9-7.
She will very gladly take it. That's actually generally gone the way of Wen Chi, who still has not been trailing in this match.
Sindhu
against PV Sindhu.
Next time, don't do like that.
We've got to give her credit. She's been playing very well. A little jump smash there, better from Sindhu.
Service over.
She's been big favourite, coming down at quite the height. Oh, that's out.
9-4.
That was one that she probably should have put away, or at least returned to keep in. That's disappointing from Hsu now. An opportunity here for Sindhu to take the lead. It's a good shot there from Wen Chi. Sends Sindhu the wrong way, and she wins the point. That's some really good badminton from Wen Chi.
9.
Clever, very clever.
Thank you, players. Service over, 10-all.
Pegs back again by PV Sindhu. Really nothing in this again. Well played again there. Oh, that's worth a challenge. It is going to get challenged. Boy, would this be an interesting time for PV Sindhu to finally take the lead, but Wen Chi immediately challenges the decision that it was out. I think she may have a case here. I think she's playing some really good stuff. Overall, Wen Chi. This could well be the first time that Sindhu goes in front. She does.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Right.
One challenge remaining. 11-10.
The interval.
Interval.
She is in front for the first time in this match. Wen Chi will still feel she could win this in 2.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Players back on court. (11-10). Play.
So a very good period here for Sindhu. Finally is in front.
Service over, 11-all.
Doesn't last for long. Now, Wen Chi, she'll know if this goes to 3, then it's going to be tough.
Service over.
Right now they are trading
12,
points.
11.
Again, she's stretching. Oh, that's gone long. That was a great
11.
opportunity for Wen Chi, and that's the first time that Sindhu has had more than a 1-point lead. It's only the second time she's had a lead, period. But is this the pivotal moment now for Sindhu? Wen Chi's just got to keep doing what she's been doing. She's played really well. That's fine, that's great. No getting to
Service
that one
over.
from Sindhu.
12-13.
just not able to impose herself in the way that she would have wanted, and the way she has done in 3 previous matches. Oh, she's not been able to get that back. She has leveled things again. Well, that's in, but she had a good look at that and is challenged. This for her to be in front. She hasn't been in front since she was 10-9 up. Yeah, it was in, wasn't it?
Challenge unsuccessful.
Worth a shout, why not?
No challenges remaining. Service over. 14-13. Play.
Wen Chi has been against Indian opponents before, beaten them 3 times in the opening round. She's never lost to an Indian opponent in the opening round of any event, and she has a 5-1 record against Indians overall. Oh, that's well out, and again.
15-13.
That's on the World Tour, by the way. It does include the Asian Games or the Asian Championships. 2 other places that they have met at. Now, opportunity here for Sindhu to go 3 clear if she can. Which she does. That's the biggest lead she's had.
16-13.
A bit of a cushion now for the Indian shuttler. Yeah, she looks a little forlorn now.
17-13.
Wen Chi, this is running away from her. And the dream of trying to finish this in 2. She's now got to embark upon a little fight back of her own here. Well played.
Service
penultimate
over.
shot, the key one.
14-17.
Now,
Blake.
can she put on a little run here? Oh no, hits the net
Service
cord,
over.
doesn't make it over.
18-14.
Four points, 3 away from leveling this match. PV Sindhu. Yeah, it's the accuracy with which she was showing much earlier, not happening.
Service over.
She needed that.
15-19.
Is it all coming a little too late now? This time
Service
it goes
over.
PV Sindhu's
20,
way,
game point,
and that's how she
15.
gets 5 game points. Oh, that's out. She
Game.
can't challenge. She would have loved to. She just has a
Second
little
game
shake of the
won
head.
by Pusarla
Xu Wen
v.
Chi.
Sindhu,
And it's
21,
PV Sindhu who
15,
wins the game.
1 game all.
Exactly the same scoreline as the previous one. Let's have a look here now, where it lands. Well, I think it's out anyway, isn't it? I think so. We looked at it. It's exactly the same scoreline, but a very different feel to the game than the second one. 21-15, it's 1-all. PV Sindhu takes the second.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Pusarla, back on court. Final game. Love all. Play.
So now, here we are in this third game.
One
So
love.
August Luis Santoso just talking to PV Sindhu. Trying to see if turn this around. Now remember, she is on the end that she really didn't like at the start. She seemed to adapt to it much better towards the end, but I think Xu Wen Chi overall has probably showed a little bit more versatility today. Even though the scorelines are identical. Let's see though, there's a pedigree and quality of PV Sindhu. And then Sindhu gets the opening point. Man, she's having to work very hard, isn't she? rally again. Well, she's happy with that.
Service over. 1-2. Play.
It's going to be quite the contest. I feel they're going to be attritional. Long rallies already.
Service over.
And we look at
3-1.
Wen Chi, and when she's played players inside the top 20, which of course is where Sindhu is, she's only won 4 out of 31 matches. Now one of those 4, by the way, includes a win against Tai Tzu Ying, who retired in the middle of a match. That was at
Service
the Hong Kong
over.
Open last year.
2-3.
So you can't really count that. She's only had 3 full wins. She's beaten Pithiapon Chaiwan. That was in the Hilo Open of 2022, and Pithiapon was 17th in the world. That should be out. It is.
Service over. 4-2.
She's also beaten Pithiapon's twice, by the way, that she's beaten. So she's only beaten 1 player effectively inside the top 20. This would be the highest ranked player she would have ever beaten. If she can get there, Wen Chi. There's every chance that she could still do it.
Service over. 3-4.
So this would be a remarkable achievement for Wen Chi.
Service over. 5-3.
Looking, like I said, this is already a few minutes old, this game, but it's already got that feeling. Now remember, if we're going on this hypothesis or this premise that is the better end where Wen Chi is on, she's going to want a pretty good lead by the break. Right now, that's not going her way, so really, this is working nicely for PV Sindhu. Three-point lead for Sindhu. Well, that's in. That's great. Again, something we've not seen too often from
4-6.
Wen Chi. Well, not enough. I mean, we saw a lot of that from the first game.
6.
Yeah, real power in that one from Sindhu. That's out, isn't it? Unfortunate
Service
shot there
over.
from Hsu.
7-5. Sindhu. Sindhu.
Umpire wants things to push on, which you can understand.
Service over. 6-7.
Yeah, the last player outside the top 20 that she's lost to is Nozomi Okuhara, the world champs last year. And of course, Okuhara was going through injury issues of her own. That was kind of on her
Service over.
return trail that
8-6.
sort of went up and down. Okuhara was number 36 in the world. A better example might be Chinese Taipei's Pai Yupo in the Korea Open last year when Sindhu lost in the opening round. She was world number 22 then. Leads by 2 at the moment, Sindhu. Make it 3. And I think she'll be quite happy with where this is going right now. That is a glorious shot
Service
from
over.
Xu Wen Chi.
7-9.
So beautifully done. The weight on that one hasn't been enough of that from her in the last game and a half. Better again from Xu Wen Chi.
8-9.
So people seem to just look up into the lights for a second there.
Nine-all.
She's, as I said, she's starting to show glimpses of a return to form
Return the shuttle.
ahead of those Olympics. And a drawn level here, Xu Wen Chi. This is not going to be easy. Now, if she can get even 11-9, that might be something for her. I think Hanya in the quarterfinals of the Malaysia Masters.
Service over. 10-9.
Then lost to Wang Ziyi in the finals. She was pretty tired in that one. Losing to Marin in a close third game, though she had got most of the lead in that game, so that was a bit disappointing for her. Remember, Wen Chi troubled An Se-young last week, winning the first game and only losing 21-19 in the decider at the Singapore Open. So she really played well, and I think she was a little bit disappointed. I think a lot of people were very impressed with her.
Service over. 10-all.
That one I certainly remember. People were sort of stood up and took notice. It could be a similar story here with the scores at 10-all.
Interval, change ends.
So, at the interval here, it is Wen Chi who's in front. She's got the lead, but not the one she would have wanted. 4 or 5 points would have been ideal. Really, kind of the minimum should have looked at. So, in theory now, the advantage is with PV Sindhu. It's 11-10, Wen Chi in the third.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Players back on court. Players. Sindhu. 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 When I say go back on court, go straight away, okay? 11-10. Play.
So now, who can take the advantage here? Who can take the initiative?
Service
again,
over.
is level.
11-all.
She's got a tough path here, Sindhu. She beats Wen Chi. Well, Wen Chi as well, but of course, you'd still think everything around it, Sindhu should be the favorite here, especially with the end now that players would prefer. She wins that one.
12-11.
Let's have a look at how Wen Chi decided to play this. Gambled, got it very wrong. Going into the drift, remember, so that will just work its magic and keep it in. The winner of this match plays Marin next, Carolina Marin, former world #1, former Olympic and world champion. Lovely hold, that is good from Wen Chi.
Service over.
And then whoever wins, well, the winner of that match then goes on to Hanja in the quarterfinals of world #7. Getting there after that means meeting either Akane Yamaguchi or Chen Yufei. And if you get to the final, most likely An Se-young.
Change shuttle. Shuttle.
This one
It's okay.
didn't get held up by the drift. Needed that one. Oh, she thought about that. Sindhu, and is going to challenge it.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Yes, as we thought that one wasn't going to work.
14-12. Play.
For the points lead, that's 3 now. Well, she's turned this around nicely. It seems like they've both sort of started playing well on this closer end. Four points clear. This is starting to look very good for Hsu and Chi. And she's under pressure here, Sindhu.
Straight back.
Who recently achieved a milestone of winning more than 450 matches. She's now 455 coming in. And she might be hitting another landmark here of 200 losses. Less.
Service over. 13-16.
She's trailing by 3.
Service over. 17-13.
4 points in this. 4 needed to win. Massive moments here for Hsu and Chi. Oh, what a shot.
18-13.
Excellent work. Now, she's got to believe in herself here. 5 points clear to take this. This would be a headline grabber.
19-13.
It's a big upset, a big story, if she can get there. It's a tough road ahead. We mentioned some of the potential opponents she'd face. Carolina Marin, first of all. We're only thinking of this. Oh, she's set up now. 7 game points, 7 match points.
13.
Hsu and Chi about to make some personal history for herself. She's been superb at this end. 1 match point save. Up against it here, PV Sindhu. is a really, really disappointing way to end things for PV Sindhu, who looked to be making some positive steps and regaining some form, but it's a big setback for her here, losing in the opening round of the Indonesia Open. Huge for the Chinese Taipei star. First time she's ever beaten PV Sindhu in 4 matches. She's been completely outplayed, thrashed even, if you will, in those previous matches. And it's the highest ranked player she has ever beaten in her career. The world number 12 has been beaten by Chinese Taipei's Wen Chi. What a fantastic result. 21-15, 15-21, 21-14, 70 minutes. It's been breathtaking stuff for Wen Chi with a historic win and a big upset here at the Indonesia Open 2024. Big smiles from these Indonesian fans. They absolutely love their badminton. And as the days progressed, more and more are coming in here into Jakarta, the metropolis that is the capital of Indonesia. It is the home to the HSBC